Hello everyone, my name's Katie R's Gamer, and for this video I'm going to find my Disney personality type. It's not entirely what you think. The quiz is not on All My Disney. In order to do this you have to go to, well, a website that hosts the Myers and Briggs personality quiz. And if you don't know what Myers and Briggs personality quiz is, it's basically a self-questionnaire about how you perceive the world and how you do things, how you make decisions, what you like in life. And I took the quiz when I was 16, 17ish, and I got Cinderella. So I was introverted, sensing, feeling, judging. But that was when I was a teenager. I'm 24 now, and well, when you're a teenager, pretty much everything sucks. Your body goes through changes, you feel moody all the time, and you're trying to figure out what you're going to do in life, not to mention school. And I think I've come a long way in the past 8 years, and I think I'm more confident with myself, I make better decisions, I have a better perception on the world, I don't hiss at the sun as much. So I'm going to say how far I've come. Okay, so I'm on 16personalities.com and I found the Myers-Briggs quiz, so let's take the test. Okay, so it's fast and easy, less than 12 minutes. Be yourself and answer honestly, even if you don't like the answer. Complete it all. Try not to leave any neutral answers, okay? Alright. First one. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. Well, it very much depends what the social event is, and depends who's there as well. Like, I'm not really a go to a club at night person and drink person. So very much depends what it is. I mean, I like going to events, don't get me wrong. I like going to concerts and the theatre for those kinds of things. So, but with lots of people? Put it in the middle. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Well, what do they mean by unrealistic? I mean, and what do they mean by intriguing? I mean, saying like, I don't know, learn 10 languages within a week. I mean, some might be able to do it. I know I couldn't. But exploring them? I mean, I do have goals. And I've done things I didn't think I'd be able to do on the channel. Like this, for example. I don't really know. So, I'll be neutral. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary. Well, I think the best thing to do when you travel is make a list of ideas, but don't expect to do them all within the time period you're there. So you go to New York, don't expect to fit every single thing within the week. I know they made it look like it was in Home Alone 2, but do I do that? I don't think I really do. And well, I don't make many travel plans. I mean, don't necessarily mean abroad. I could be going into the city centre, or I could be going into my home county, or just down to the shops. So, but make a plan. So I'll say disagree. Well, not disagree. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it's taken place. Oh yes, definitely. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not to try to solve their problem. Well, that's a basic natural instinct. You want to comfort someone if you see them crying or if you see them upset. And do I do that? I mean, it's a natural habit for me because I've worked with kids. And, well, you know kids, they cry a lot. However, did solve the problem? I don't really know. So, I'll go in the middle of agree. I'm a caring person. People can rarely upset you. I don't really know. I mean, trolls on the internet, they're just cowards behind a keyboard. I always tell myself that when I see a comment that makes me roll my eyes. But I think it very much depends on the situation. Like, if it's just a knucklehead who says something obsolete, then no. But if it's like a friend or an acquaintance who shouldn't say anything nasty to you, maybe. So that very much depends. So I'm going neutral. Next. You often rely on other people to be the one to start a conversation and keep it going. No, I don't. Granted, I wait for the right time, if it's appropriate or not, but I do. I talk a lot. A lot more than I did when I was a teenager. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold to make sure it's your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. Well, a massive pet peeve of mine is when my plans change at the last minute. You know, because sometimes when you spend the day getting ready, going out, and then you realise, oh, we can't do it. That really bugs me. I just hate it when that happens. I mean, if it happened like a day or two before, it wouldn't bother me so much. But like the last minute, like the moment you're about to step out the door, ooh, it bugs me. But temporarily put your plans on hold. And top priority to get back on track. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where that was involved. So I'll just go left of neutral. So kind of agree a small bit. A very small bit. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. Again, it depends who the person is and whether if I'll see them again. If I never see them again, then no. But first impressions are everything. And Maya Angelou. Hi everyone, this is Future Katie. While I was editing this video, I realised I said the quote horribly wrong, so I'm going to record it in full. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. People know themselves much better than you do. That's why it's important to stop expecting them to be something other than who they are. Also, look at Maya Angelou, she was epic. Anyway, back to the video. I mean, I might worry if I was rude to someone, if I said the wrong thing without any meaning to. So I'll say small bit. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. No, I've got this to do. How can I be bored? So, disagree. And plus, I always find a way to entertain myself. I could be writing, I could be playing video games, I could be talking to my friends in North America and my best friend here. And, I don't know. I mean, granted, I don't go out on weekends, but I always have something to do. You are more of a detail-oriented than a big picture person. I have no clue. I mean, to others I may be one or the other, but when I think, what kind of person am I don't know, so I'll go neutral. You're very affectionate with the people you care about, absolutely. You should see the text messages I send my friends. You have a careful and methodical approach to life. Well, I do think you should make plans and not decisions. So, tiny bit, little bit. Okay. You're still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. Yeah. If I told May, like, let's say 14 years ago when I was 10, I would tell her, make better friends. So, I'll go middle of the grey. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. I'm not a party person, so mostly be found farther away from the action, like in my own home. Like right away from the party. But then again, I went to my friend's 30th, which was a little while ago. Her 30th birthday party, I should say. And, well, it wasn't more like a party, it was like a small gathering where we ate food, we talked, we had a bit of wine, a bit of bubbly. And I liked it, so I wouldn't call it a party or so. But can a party be called a small get-together? So I'll just say disagree. Yeah, I like to meet new people, so you often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. Well, I've been through some hard trips myself, my biggest one when I lost my brother last year. And I know people who, some of my friends have lost people close to them, so they know what it's like and how horrible it is. But, so, relate? I don't really know, but I want to say disagree because I know the kind of pain some people go through, so disagree. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing in the catalogue. Oh, me to a T. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. I don't know what I mean by that. I don't think I've ever been in a pressured scenario. I mean, there have been some times when we had small crises with the kids in the drama class when they had like 10 seconds to get the costume on before they went on stage. But looking back, I think I was pretty calm. Like, I did encourage them, I helped them with the hair and everything, got to tie their shoes and that kind of thing. So I'll go in the middle of agree. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into their conversation. In my hometown, we're always talking. We talk to anyone, anywhere. And even when you go to the checkout and you talk to the cashier, you can tell them your entire life story within the time you spend. So, disagree. But no, I agree. I have no problem with it. So, in the middle of agree. I disagree, and that'll be very different. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. Oh, yes. Very. It's so weird, it scares me. Speaking of dreams, the most weird dreams I have that are sort of occurring are prize grabbers. I have no clue why, but sometimes, those machines where you direct the claw to grab a prize and hope it doesn't fall off the hook while it's going to the bin. Sometimes I'm in the prize machine and sometimes I'm controlling it and I get the most weirdest things out, like a Mickey Mouse head balloon for some reason and I have no idea why. And sometimes I'm in the machine and I'm grabbing random stuff, like I'm in a hurry. Again, don't know why. I mean, I've had no bad experiences apart from losing to prize grabbers. So, I know. If you know what it means, please let me know. Anyway, in your opinion, it is sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life. I really don't know. Again, depends the situation. Like, the other person's attitude could suck and you know you do a better job at it. So, neutral. I really don't know. These questions really make you think. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. Well, teenage Mayu basically didn't have a grasp on life at that time. I can't remember what I chose for this. What are my goals? I really don't know. So, I think it's if I'm really, like, something I'm enthusiastic about, like YouTube for example, or completing a story. And I do get sidetracked. I won't deny that. So, but very much depends what the goal is. I can't think of one right now. Getting this video edited and uploaded, maybe. So I'll go neutral again. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. I can think of a lot of people who would disagree, or agree with that, for me anyway. But I think I have learned from my mistakes, especially from the ones I made as a teenager. So, but doubting myself, I'll say disagree. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. I say disagree. I do meet new people. That's how I made friends. Well, I mean, the people you already know were strangers once. So, next. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. Philosophical. I can't speak. Philosophical. Again, depends very much on what the discussion is. So, neutral again. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. Again, depends, so I'll say agree. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than to more quiet and intimate ones. I don't really have a preference. I mean, if it's quiet, fine. If it's busy, really busy, not so much, but busy, like mildly busy, like everyone's on the lunch break busy. And again, very much depends where the place is, like my local shopping mall, or just somewhere in town, the local shops. So, I'll go neutral again. I know I said not to take neutral, but I just can't decide. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. I do. I like creating theories and ideas. I mean, how many videos has game theory and film theory come up with? Anyway. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. I don't think I do. I'm not the listen to your heart kind of person. I'm more the think logically person. See, well, you wouldn't give someone your bus fare to get home, your only way home, to a collection tin for a charity. Yes, it's a nice thing to do, to give your last penny to a charity, but if it affects you in a way like getting home, for example, with their bus fare, not the brightest idea. Or if someone you're with in a relationship and it's not a good one, incredibly toxic, the best thing to do is leave that person who's a twit, and find someone who's better for you. So I'm going to say disagree. So mildly disagree, because I don't really know. Maybe I do and I don't know it. But I'm more of a logical thinker when making choices. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. What? I gotta read that again. Oh, so people like on the Big Bang Theory? I'm going to say, hang on, cannot imagine. So, taking it out, you imagine. Right, so, I agree. I can't think of one, but yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm more of a creator, like YouTube, for example, and writing stories, and designing, that kind of thing. But studying something that you can't see, touch, or experience, not my cup of tea, really. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. Neither, really. I might not forgive the person who wronged me, I just cut them out my life. Out, block them on Facebook, ignore it, block the text too, lose their number, that kind of thing. And so, but I don't forgive either. I just cut all ties with them, and I don't do revenge either. I mean, could revenge be blocking people as your revenge be considered revenge? I don't know. I have to answer all the questions, so I'll go neutral again. You often make decisions on a whim. Again, very much depends, but I think I do. I have to be honest. I can't think of a situation right now, but I think I do. Like impulse buys, maybe? The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. Again, depends who the other person is. Well, a group of friends, small it may be, but they are people I like to spend time with. And I like learning new things about them, like what they've learned or what they're doing, what their plans are for the future. I'm interested in that, and I find that satisfying and interesting. So, but the time I spend by myself, more interesting. And I'll say I disagree on the small one. You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning of the message of a song or a movie. I don't know. I mean, the real message? The real meaning? I really don't know. I mean, I could break down a movie and explain how things are the way they are in the movie for the storyline purposes. But the meaning or the message and putting special effort into it, can't say I have, so I can't say I haven't either. So disagree on the last one. You always know exactly what you want. Again, very much depends. I mean, Do I have an image in my head? Do I see it right in front of me? Do I know whatever it is I want? Do I know what it does and what it is and what I use it for? This quiz really makes you think about your life. So, neutral again. You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. No? I don't think I have, so I'll go little bit disagree. Tiny. When in a public place, you usually stick to quiet and less crowded areas. Don't think I do, no. I mean, another pet peeve of mine is crowded rooms, and it's not like an anxiety thing or anything. It's more like I can't be bothered with this. I'll come back later when it's quieter type of thing. Like standing in a massive long queue for the checkouts or the bathrooms. That would be hard for that to come back later. So maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'll say agree. Small bit agree. So it's more of a pet peeve of mine. You tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. I don't know. I mean, I might look at present realities that I know will help with future possibilities. I mean, people might like my work on YouTube, which could get me somewhere in the future. And I am quite focused on YouTube. I'm uploading a lot more than I used to when I first started. So I'll just say yes. Small bit yes. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. I don't think I do, no. I mean, my first instinct when someone's sad is to comfort them. And even my friends in North America, I'm always texting them asking them if they're okay if something bad has happened. And I never miss a reply. I always reply as soon as I can when they've messaged me about something. So I'm going to say disagree strongly. I mean, granted, I might not know what it's like exactly, but I'll know they're upset and I'll need someone to talk to in that kind of scenario. Anyway, when starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions upfront as possible. Well, like I said, I'm more of a plans person than decisions. Plans can change, decisions not so much. So I'm going to say a little bit disagree. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed in you. No, I don't. Never. I'm actually afraid to answer that. If someone thinks highly of me, I'm thinking, oh, that's nice. They like my work, or they think I'm an interesting person, that kind of thing. Become disappointed in me? Well, I know myself not to make bad decisions, but it shouldn't let me affect me as a person. So, what am I talking about? I don't think I've ever thought so much about my life. in the last 8 years since I've taken this. I'm going to say disagree because disappointment is a matter of opinion. I mean, a lot of people were disappointed with a Star Wars movie, I can't remember which one. And other people might have loved it. So, a matter of opinion, I suppose. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. What? Do you know this person? Is it a total stranger? They might have to elaborate on that one a little bit more. It very much depends what it is. I mean, actually I should assume it's not a stranger. Someone interesting. So I don't know. I'll go neutral again, because that's an odd question. I mean, do you go up to someone that looks interesting and go, "Hi, let's talk"? You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios all the time. I'm doing it right now. You look after yourself first and others come in second. Well, very much depends. Like, when I was a carer for my brother, I always made sure he was taken care of first, obviously. But with others, if you can't care for yourself, then how can you care for others? Like, if you've got a horrible cold, how are you meant to look up to help that person if you can't even get out of bed? For some reason I got that airplane thing with an oxygen mask comes on, you put yours on first and you put your kids on next. I don't know why. That just came to mind for some reason. Back to this. I don't really know. I'll say agree. I mean, you have to look after yourself if you want to look after others as well. So, when you have planned a particular day routine, you usually just end up doing what you feel like at any given moment. Again, very much depends. It's pretty much in the middle, so neutral again. Your mood can change very quickly, oh yes. But sometimes yes, sometimes no. Actually, more yes than no, so I'll go in the middle. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. Oh yes. I'm always thinking that. I often think how, basically, the humans are one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. Okay, I can't think about that now. I need to finish this quiz. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions all the time. I express everything I hate. I promote what I love. I talk about what I find meh. You have got detailed education or career development plans stretching several years into the future. Does YouTube count? I mean, I still plan on doing YouTube for as long as I can, so detail though? I don't know, neutral again. You rarely dwell on your regrets. Disagree. Sometimes I get so mad at myself if I make a stupid decision, so I can't lie on that. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in need of a getaway. Dynamic? Again, much depends. We can say like it's last minute Christmas shopping and everywhere is packed with people wanting to get to there and there, get last minute Christmas presents. I would want to get away from that pretty quickly, especially if it was a massive queue. And like all those Black Friday stampedes, I'd want to get away from that, no matter how good that deal is. I'm going to go neutral again. How many neutrals have I gotten so far? You see yourself as more as a realist than a visionary. I don't know. I like to think I am realistic, but that doesn't mean I am, so neutral again. You find it easy to empathise with a person who has gone through something you never have. Yes, I do. I understand that they'll be, well, let's say sad if they lost someone they loved. I mean, I have lost someone I loved, obviously. Or if they've lost their house or they lost their job, I would empathise with them because, well, if it's something you wouldn't want to happen to you, you can empathise. So, agree. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than to organised and consistent efforts. I really don't know. I don't know. Neutral again. But again, bursts of energy. Work style. Closer to spontaneous bursts of energy. I mean, I might get a surge of adrenaline when I'm about to do something really hard on, say, a game like that flippin' Gringotts level in Harry Potter. I'll say disagree. That's not being mutual. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I don't know, I don't think so. I mean, my buttons are really pushed, perhaps, but I don't think so. I don't know. Mutual again, I don't know. After a long and exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. Well, what kind of party? You have to elaborate. And everyone's definition of fun, or idea of fun, is very different. Mine would be playing video games, reading, chatting, doing whatever with friends. So, but long and exhausting. I'm going to disagree. A fun party? No. Maybe just relaxing, chilling out, watch a bit of TV, have a long hot bath or shower. That's the way to go. You frequently find yourself wondering how technological advancements could change everyday life. I do. I mean, you could argue that technology is making us lazy, but when you think about it, it's helped a lot of people. I mean, say the fire of Notre Dame Cathedral, we only knew about it within, say, an hour because people were posting videos of it burning on social media with their iPhones, smartphones, whatever. And we knew about it, so we know what was happening. And also, well, we have to come a long way. I mean, remember when people had pagers instead of texting? Wi-Fi especially, not just dial-up internet. So yes, long story short. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. I do think before I talk. But actions? I think I would. I think verbally more than physically. Then again, actions could be saying something online, making a joke. I'll say agree, because sometimes I do think twice. You still honour the commitments you have made, even if you have a change of heart. I doubt that. Because even if you have a change of heart or something, doesn't mean you want to still commit, so I disagree. You rarely feel insecure. Insecure about what? I'm going to say agree. Because it very much depends. I'm not insecure about the way I look or how I speak. How I present myself maybe when I'm not on camera. When I've got plenty of time to think beforehand when I say something on camera. Or something I can just edit out. I'm not insecure about that. Because, well, you'll never know. So, I don't know. Oh, we're done. See results. So I'm a mediator. Okay, I don't think I'm an introvert. And so I'm only 7% off half and half, so I'm almost an ambivert according to them. But I don't think ambivert is included in this. Energy, intuitive, okay. Nature and feeling. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. What do you want to say? Mind, this trait determines how we interact with our environment. Well, I already knew that. But so I'm introverted. I'm an ambivert, I know that. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy. Oh, so I'm intuitive? Okay. People might disagree. Nature, 69. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. Prospecting. Interesting. Identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. So I'm turbulent. Not far off assertive. So let's read more. So I'm an INFP. Oh, an A. Does that stand for ambivert? Okay, what's the difference? Oh, never mind. Ooh, we're going to learn something. Mediator personalities are true idealists, always looking for the hint of good in even the worst of people and events, searching for ways to make things better. While they may be perceived as calm, reserved, or even shy, mediators have an inner flame and passion that can truly shine. Comprising just 4% of the population, the risk of feeling misunderstood is unfortunately high for the mediator personality type, but when they find like-minded people to spend their time with, the harmony they feel will be a fountain of joy and inspiration. Oh, wow. So I was right, I really was. I have come a long way since I was a teenager. I find it absolutely true. People misunderstood me. I mean, I've been called every name under the sun. I've been called weirdo, freak, randomer, that kind of thing. And in a flame, it's not just in a flame, it's a flippin' flamethrower. A bonfire even. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there's more. Being a part of the diplomat role group, mediators are guided by their principles rather than by logic, unless it's excitement, explorers, or practicality. When deciding how to move forward, they will look to honour beauty, morality, and virtue. Mediators are led by the purity of their intent, not rewards and punishments. People who share the mediator personality type are proud of this quality, and rightly so, but not everyone understands the drive behind these feelings, and it can lead to isolation. Yeah. Pretty much. But I think that'd be for different reasons. But back to the even finding a speck of good in someone. I feel like I can. Sometimes I think, I know she did that, but at least she did this. I'm that kind of person. But unless that person is just beyond redemption, I don't bother. This is interesting. Oh wait, I'm 2. I know. Am I 2? What's the difference before I find out? Too much, too little. What? Alright, I'm assertive. So I'll go with the first one because I feel like I am assertive. So INFP, right. Oh, so I'll not go through it, I'm just INFP. So who is it? IST. I don't believe it. I don't believe that. I'm lost for words. It's actually starting to make sense for me now, because back when I was Cinderella, I was basically too nice. I didn't speak up for myself more. I was too... you get the idea. And Belle, on the other hand, she speaks her mind a lot. And she puts a massive, transformed monster beast in his place. I can't believe that. No one's... If I didn't make this video, they would not believe it. And again, back on the transformation from Cinderella to Belle. Belle wanted more for herself in the movie. I did as well for myself in real life. I can't. I can't even. Well, back onto the other website. I want to see if there are any famous mediators. Oh, there are. So, J.R.R. Tolkien, the creator of Lord of the Rings, Shakespeare, Bjork, Alicia Keys, she's okay, Tom Hilton, Julia Roberts, I like her, Wordsworth, cool, Johnny Depp, cool, Frodo Baggins, The Hobbit, Amelie, sorry, Pauline, did I say that right? Arwen, Lord of the Rings, Fox Mulder, I haven't seen X-Files, and Anakin Gables, Sybil Branton, Downton Abbey, I don't watch Downton Abbey, Lance Sweets, Bones, Constantine Levin, I don't know who these are, but Johnny Depp, come on, and Julia Roberts. But the one I'm more surprised about is this one. Then everyone I know is not going to believe this, and when my ears go. Oh yeah, well, okay, so I'm 4% of the population is Belle. I don't know. I just don't know at all. I mean, I'm happy I got a good character who's a great role model for people. And just with it being like a well-known self-questionnaire, a Disney princess was the last person I would think. I know I got a Disney princess before, but come on. Oh my. You can't make this up. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. I'll leave it in the description below if you'd like to know which is your personality type Disney-wise, or you just want to know who you are respectively with the Myers and Briggs test. At this is going to... I can't. Anyway, if you liked it, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more. See you soon!